Hey my beautiful Aquarius gang, what's happening, what's crack-a-lackin', and what's poppin', baby? It's your boy for CancerMoonsTarot, and I'm coming at you guys with your April 2021 reading. I hope you guys are well. If so, let me know down in those comments down below. As always, these readings are general, so if they resonate, that's awesome, and if not, it's not your message. And if you guys want to follow me on the Instagram, Twitter, or TikTok, I feel like the oldest man ever. I said the Instagram. Whoo! Cheer Lord, I'm 21, baby. What's happening to me? Anyways, if you guys want to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, or TikTok, all that information is going to be linked down in the description box down below. With that all being said, Aquarius, I hope that gave you a good chuckle. Let's go ahead and get it cracking. Good morning to you guys. I hope you're having a fantastic start to your day. And let's see what we got going on here for your month of April, okay? Messages for Team Aquarius, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Throughout April 2021, what do we got coming through for Aquarian here? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout April 2021. All right, Team Aquarius, I like where this is going. Let's get one last shuffle, and we'll see what we got going on, baby. Hopefully, we got some pretty fantastic stuff. Aquarius, overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Two of Cups. Not too shabby. You can be connecting possibly with a water sign, a Cancer, Pisces, or possibly a Scorpio. Your current energy, we got here the King of Cups, person you're dealing with. We got here the Six of Pentacles. And then the outcome that's present, we got here the Hermit. Why abandon what was good here? I'm not too sure if it was you who did the abandonment or the person you're dealing with. It didn't even necessarily have to be abandonment, because the Hermit card could be read as somebody who's taking space. It also could be read as wisdom. So let's try to dissect this real quick, okay? So Two of Cups to the King of Cups. Really strong, compassionate love for somebody here. I think that you have. You have a lot of strong, compassionate love towards somebody that you're dealing with, and I think the feeling's mutual, especially when we look at your person. Your person is showing up as the Six of Pentacles. That means that the same energy you're giving them is the same exact energy that they're giving back. It's a very even exchange. It's a very even trade. So there is a mutual love here that's very, very strong and very powerful. Now, let me go ahead and get the Light Seers Tarot and take a look at this Hermit card and see what that's really all about. So why is the Hermit card showing up for the outcome? Okay, we have here the King of Wands, and we also had the Two of Cups fall out in the reverse. So lots of love and compassion that two people care and have for another, but at the same time, there is a split here. There's a reason why the two of you are not together. So I guess we're going to have to find out what that reason is throughout this tarot reading for April, okay? So there's something that's either holding you back from being together, or something happened that involved into the two of you splitting up, okay? So let's take a look here. So Aquarius, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over the person you're dealing with. I'll take a look and see how they feel towards you and what's going on with them throughout April 2021. Then I'll do the same for you. I'll see how you feel towards them, what's going on with you throughout April. We'll see where energies align, and then we'll see the outcome, okay? Now, in regards to who Aquarius is dealing with, how does this person feel towards Aquarius? And what is going on with this individual, please, throughout April 2021? How does the person that Aquarius is dealing with feel towards Aquarius? And what is going on with this individual throughout April 2021? First card out, we have here the Chariot. Could be a Cancerian you're involved with. Next card out, we have the World card. Okay. We also have here the Queen of Swords. We have here the Four of Pentacles. We have here the Three of Swords. And we have here the Three of Pentacles. So World card came up as well. You could be connecting with a fixed sign. That could be either an Aquarius, a Taurus, a Scorpio, or a Leo. So the Chariot to the World card, things changed. I'm not sure necessarily what changed between you and your person, but there was definitely a change here that involved the two of you having this split or this disconnect, okay? Now, when we were looking at this change, I do feel that it has a lot to do with an involvement of a broken heart. I'm kind of feeling intuitively that the person you're dealing with is in a space where their heart is broken personally, and they feel like they need to be able to mend it before they could truly love you. I kind of think you're in a situation where you're connecting with somebody who doesn't really love themselves. And because they don't love themselves, they feel a lot of resistance to accepting the love that you give them and to being able to provide the love that they want to provide for you. They feel like they cannot be their best selves because they're not their best selves right now. They feel like they have to undergo a lot of transformation. They have to rip open a lot of wounds that they haven't really been willing to face. I mean, Four of Pentacles here, Queen of Swords, they've held back a lot and held on to a lot of stuff that was harmful to them. They had a lot of things within themselves that maybe they felt like they couldn't fix, up until now at least. I think the Four of Pentacles can be talking about insecurities they've held on to. It can be talking about a lack of self-love and negativity that they held on to, memories they held on to of a painful past. Because I can look at your person and I can definitely feel a lot of pain coming from them, okay? I think they've experienced a lot, as of you. I think everybody in this world has experienced so much. And whether or not that comes to the surface, I think we've all experienced really crazy shit. And some of us have gotten through it, others of us haven't. And I think that your person here has come to that full circle realization of, I really love Aquarius. I really want to be with Aquarius, but how could I be my best self for them if I'm not my best self? How could I be the best lover for them if I'm not really happy with myself? If I'm going through my own stuff, if I'm going through the motions, I need to make sure my heart is healed, my heart is mended. I need to make sure my heart is open and ready to not only give the most amazing love to my Aquarius, but to receive that amazing love that Aqua is willing to give back to me. So looking at your person here, I think that they saw themselves as broken and needed to be fixed. And they knew that they couldn't be fixed from you. They knew they had to fix themselves. And it's a very true thing, you know? People, other people can make us feel good temporarily. Other people can give us, you know, a smile on our face, but they can't fix us. You know, we can only fix ourselves. And I think your person really realized that here, okay? But I also think they have a lot of love for you. I'm really emotional right now. Looking at the person you're dealing with, I'm very emotional because I could see that it was not easy for them to have to let go right now and to have to work on themselves. It was not an easy challenge for them. It wasn't an easy task, but they realized that that's what needed to be done. In regards to the Three of Swords, I want to clarify that for a moment and see what kind of pain we're talking about. Knight of Swords, quick changes that occurred in their life. Empress card. For some of you, you could have a child together, okay, because the Empress showed up. But I think what this is referring to is your person went through a lot in their childhood. For some of you, I'm seeing foster care. They possibly could have been one of the kids that were unfortunately ended up in the system, okay? Maybe they were adopted, or maybe they went through like a really rough childhood of, you know, kind of going from house to house until they were an adult and were able to situate themselves. A little bit of a triggering topic for some of you guys, so I apologize if that was. But I think that for some of you guys here, you could have been connecting with somebody who was in the foster system or was in the, I don't know if that's what it's called. Sorry for not knowing. Is it the foster system or is it, I'm just going to call it the system. You guys know what I mean, you know? You guys know what I mean. I don't know if I'm right or wrong. Sorry. So moving forward though, Knight of Swords, Empress card. So yeah, with the person you're connecting with, there's a lot that went down in their childhood nonetheless that made them feel like they weren't complete and that broke their heart essentially. I mean, looking at this Knight of Swords, I think there's been lots of words that have been said to them that have been soul crushing. You know, they could have came from a very toxic home. Maybe they had parents that, you know, talked down to this individual. Maybe they had parents that just weren't supportive in the ways that this person needed when they were younger. I think that they were always looking for growth. They were always looking for a divine feminine energy, which is you, Aquarius. But the problem is that they were looking for the divine feminine outside of themselves and they weren't tapping into their own divine feminine, right? Because everybody has two energies. We both have divine masculine and divine feminine that equally lives within us. It doesn't matter what gender you are, we all have divine masculine and divine feminine. So this person here was looking for love. They were looking for the feminine side, but they couldn't find that feminine side when all they were treated was with toxic masculinity. Okay? Now, I'm not talking just specifically about men. I'm talking about the energy. They were treated with toxic masculinity, meaning that the masculine aspect of people that they were involved with within their lives was toxic to the point where it put them down, to where it burdened them, to where it hurt them, to where it broke their heart. And because they never felt love, aka feminine energy, they were stuck in a big toxic masculine cycle for a good amount of their years. And I think that that's what really led this person here to feeling super unworthy and super unhappy and super beaten down. And the thing is, Aquarius, is when they found you, because you are this person's divine feminine, when they found you, they were thrilled. They were so happy. They were like, I'm so in love. I'm so fucking grateful I met the person I was always looking for. But the thing is that that divine feminine they found was still outside of themselves. You're outside of this person. They need to find that feminine within them, aka that love within them. That's what this person needs to find here, okay? So they went through a lot. They really did. In regards to what's going on with the person Aqua is dealing with, we have here the Temperance and the Seven of Pentacles. They're definitely putting in a lot of work right now and a lot of time to heal the things that they've gone through, and they believe they're going to be successful too. I like this energy for your person because they know that you're not somebody who's worth giving up on. Whoever you're connecting with, Aquarius, they are not in the slightest giving up on you. Instead, they are making sure they're taking care of themselves so that they can be the best for you. Now, I know that for some Aquarians watching this, this may not be your story. If this does not apply to you at all, don't apply it to your life. If your person is not good to you, of course, this is not the person I'm reading, so keep this in mind, guys, because I know sometimes people in the comments are like, well, my person's super narcissistic. They're nothing like the individual you read. Well, then that's not going to be your story, so just be mindful of that, you know? But as for your person right now, moving into the month of April, Seven of Pentacles, Temperance card, Six of Wands, they're working very hard with the intention of being successful, of feeling that love within themselves, taking care of themselves, to be the best that they can genuinely be for you. And I really like that, man. I really do. In regards to Aquarius' side of things, let's have a look. How does Aquarius feel towards the person they're dealing with? And what is going on with Aquarius throughout April 2021? How does Aquarius feel towards the person they're dealing with? And what is going on with Aquarius throughout April 2021? Well, first card out, we got here a Five of Pentacles, okay? So you're definitely feeling very lonely without your person. It's definitely not the same. You know, you're feeling lonely without your person. We also had a couple other cards come out as well, so we'll read those in just a second. You had here the Eight of Wands, you had here the Two of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, and you also had here the Sun card. So let's look at this energy real quick, okay? So Five of Pentacles to the Sun card. You feel lost without this person. It doesn't feel the same, you know? You kind of feel like your happiness that you had has been wiped from you because you love being with your person here. I mean, this is a powerful connection we're talking about. It's a Two of Cups. This is a soulmate connection, more likely, right? So you feel like your happiness has been depleted from you, Aquarius. You're like, I don't know what I'm going to do without them. And as every day goes by, as time goes by, it makes me wonder if we're ever going to be together again, if our cycle is going to remain true, if our love will remain true. It's like you're really worried about losing this person while they're going through their own personal transitions. It kind of makes you fear that once they love themselves, maybe you won't be enough for them to love you. And that's far from the case, Aquarius. You guys are getting me so goddamn emotional today, bro. Aquarius, you are worthy of this person's love. You are also so amazing and such a lovable person that this individual knows that shit, okay? This motherfucker loves you. I motherfucking love you. You motherfucking love yourself, okay? Whew. A lot of emotions coming in this reading, man. And we also have the Eight of Wands. So it's like you're having this fear while they're working on themselves that, well, what if they get to a good point and then they realize they no longer needed me? What if they get to a good point and they no longer want to be with me? They no longer want to be involved. They no longer love me. It's a lot of fear here and a lot of, sadness of just not being involved, right? Wishing that you could be the person to help them. Ten of Swords, really scared here of this person ending what the two of you have. But Emperor to the Lovers card, you're trying to keep yourself in control. You're trying to remind yourself that your connection is incredibly powerful. You're trying to remind yourself that you and this person have a one-of-a-kind love, right? So you're trying to keep positive thoughts, but you can't shake this fear that the person you're dealing with is inevitably going to change, you know? After they change, after they love themselves, what if they push me away? What if they resist the connection that the two of us have and let us go, you know? You're really scared here. So I think this is what's worrying you. And it's like worries that you're trying to control, but at the same time, you feel like that worry and that fear is out of your control. So I get where you guys are coming from, right? It's always scary to let go. And letting go in the name of love is the scariest thing to do. You know, you're like, what the fuck? Well, what if they never come back? I don't think that's the case here. I think the person you're connecting with will come back. I think that they are working so hard so that they could be with you, but they want to be with you properly, they feel. They want to be complete and be happy with who they are so that they could be the best for you and that you can continue to be the best for them and that you guys could live with a really happy romantic connection. All right? So as hard as this transition period is, as hard as it is, Aquarius, to let go of this person and to let them make the changes that are necessary to them, don't let that fear cripple you. Don't let that fear get down the love that you have for this person, because I believe this love to be true. Personally, I do. All right? In regards to what's going on with Aquarius throughout April 2021, let's have a look there. What's going on with Team Aquarius? We got the Nine of Wands, we got the Eight of Swords, and we got the Hangman. So in the month of April, you're going to kind of be in this space of feeling a little stuck, feeling a little stagnant, you know? You're like overthinking over here with the Eight of Cups, hello, with the Eight of Swords and the Nine of Wands. You're overthinking and you're keeping it to yourself, you know? You're pretty worried here and you're feeling super stuck and you're like, I just can't wait till everything's good with my person and we can be together and we can have a fantastic time. Like, you are just really waiting for the day when this person texts you and says, everything's all good, let's be together, I love you, let's make all this work, you know? So you're in that space of just kind of having them on your mind repetitively and feeling like you can't stop thinking about them because you miss them so much and you're concerned so much about if they're going to really come back and stay with you, right? But looking at the bottom of the deck, I mean, dude, we got here the Ten of Cups. You know, sometimes people need time to go through their own things, and that doesn't deter the fact of what their feelings are for you, right? So I think the Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck is a pretty damn good omen. And also following that Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck was also an Ace of Wands. I really do believe there's going to be a new beginning between the two of you, and I think that the love that they still have for you, Ace of Swords, is true. So Aquarius, I wouldn't let those thoughts get to you, those fears get to you. I would just let go right now. Because here's the thing, when you let go of this person energetically, if you let yourself feel how you feel, think how you feel, but realize letting go is going to make everything easier, it will. It's going to help them get through what they need to get through. It's going to put your mind at ease. And sooner than you think, I think this person will return to you, you know? So don't continue to work yourself up, especially when you haven't even seen the future yet. You get what I'm saying, Aquarius? It's like you have no idea if they're going to come back and not want to be with you. That's just a worst case scenario that you kind of have concocted in your head. You know, that's not something that's truth. It's not something that you have to resonate with. It's anxiety. So you got to kind of ground yourself as much as possible and realize that's not something that's happened. So why worry? Right? In regards to where energies are aligning between Aquarius and who they're dealing with, let's have a look there. We got here Eight of Cups, letting go. We got here Four of Wands, and we got here King of Swords. Aquarius, like I said, the moment you let them go is what's going to guide them back to you. Four of Wands and King of Swords. They needed that space. They need this time to be able to cleanse themselves, to work on, you know, rebuilding their heart to where it's pure again and to where they can love themselves and to where they can feel and embrace true love. They need their time here. But I promise you, by letting them go, I think that's exactly what's going to bring them back to you, okay? I think that Four of Wands is symbolizing, yeah, you two will be together again. As for the overall outcome between Aquarius and the person they're dealing with, please, throughout April 2021, what is the overall outcome coming through for Aquarius and the person they're dealing with? What do we got? We got here the King of Cups, we got here the Queen of Wands, and we got here the High Priestess. I like it, baby. I like it a lot. First things first, King of Cups, of course, that same old love and compassion that came up in the beginning of the reading, right? We had that King of Cups originally. King of Cups is out here again. But you know what it's followed by? It's followed by a Queen of Wands. I think this is the energy explaining this person will come back and they're going to be better than ever. I really think that the Queen of Wands here is talking about empowerment. When this person does return to you, they will be better than ever. And keep in mind, granted, this person may not want to be together in April just yet. Maybe they need this time. Maybe it's going to take a little while, but you really got to follow what your intuition is telling you and what your spirit is telling you. Aquarius, if your spirit is telling you that the love that you and this person share is true, if spirit is telling you, right, your inner spirit, your intuition, your higher self, if that's telling you that the love the two of us have is true, is real, then keep on following your gut, keep on believing that things will work out, and keep on being positive. Because the Queen of Wands energy, that's empowerment. That's seeing improvement in the self. That's what's going to happen with your person. You see, the person you're connecting with, they didn't go into this healing phase with the intention of not being successful. Remember, Six of Wands, they went into this healing phase with the intention of being incredibly successful and coming back to you and having the best goddamn relationship they ever could with you, right? So your person didn't take time out to mend their heart just to mend to mend their heart and then to go on and live their life. No, they did this with the intention of being successful and coming right back towards you and making things work and having that beautiful divine feminine energy not only within them, but shared with you. Okay? So Aquarius, I know it's rough, guys. I know it's not easy. I empathize with you. I also empathize with who you're connecting with. I see that it's rough, okay? I know that overthinking is inevitable, and sometimes you just got to let your mind roam free. Don't try to control your thoughts. Let your thoughts think what they need to. But remember, though, that if the future has not happened yet, aka if this person has not said to you, I don't want to be together with you, then do your best not to worry. And I got a really good feeling that this person here, sooner than you think, even if it ain't April, is going to come back around to you better than ever, feeling better than ever, and wanting to continue this beautiful relationship, this beautiful love that the two of you have. I think they really care for you. I know you really care for them. And I just feel like they needed that time to mend their heart. And once they do, they're finally going to be able to give themselves, all of themselves to you, and get all of you back in return. Okay? Aquarius, fucking emotional reading, man. I love you guys so much. Thank you all so much for coming out. I hope you guys enjoyed. Of course, if this reading does resonate, please let me know down in those comments down below. Of course, if it's not your message, don't apply. And with that being said, if people are new, you guys are interested in subscribing, definitely consider subscribing down below. And yeah, guys, have an awesome and amazing rest of your April, and I will see you guys in your next video. Much love, my Aquarius gang, and have yourselves a good one. Peace.